Hello guys, welcome to my JavaScript how-to series. Today I'm going to show you a very short code example that will illustrate how to create a recursive function, and this function will be determining whether a number is prime or not. So let's start. Before we start, you should know how to create an HTML document, right? So this is the document we have created because we are going to use JavaScript, and JavaScript is embedded into HTML. So this is why we are using HTML. Okay, so go ahead and create your file. Let me help you. So go to your folder, in folder, right? So this is the file that I have already created, but you can create yours simply by right click in your folder and then select new, and then select text document, right? And then type the name. For example, let me type prime2, and then notice that there is a file extension here which is txt. Change that file extension into HTML, okay? And then click outside and then click yes. Now here you go, you have your HTML file. Now if you right click, and then you can open it with any program that you want. Okay, so if you have Dreamweaver, then you can edit with Dreamweaver. Okay, now if you don't have Dreamweaver, you have maybe Microsoft Expression Web, then you can open it with this program, or you can open it with Visual Studio Code. And this is my favorite code editor that I use, Visual Studio Code. You can download this program from the internet, from Microsoft website. So go ahead and click and to open the file that you want to open. So here you go, you have the HTML file. It is empty, okay? But remember, I have already created the file. This is the file. So in your case, just type the same the mockup that you see here. Just type it, okay? Pause your video and type from doc type HTML, type head, and type this, okay, these elements all the way up to the end. Okay, after I have typed, then you can continue with me here in script. This is where we are going to write our JavaScript function that determines whether a number is prime or not. So let's start now. Remember, in JavaScript, if you want to write a function, you start by typing function like this, and then you follow it by typing the name of the function. In this case, you can type is prime. So this is a function that will determine whether a number is prime or not. Okay, then this is the parenthesis, okay, which means it's a function. And this is the body, I mean the curly brace, and this is the opening curly brace, and this is a closing curly brace. So here you are inside the function, I mean the context of the function. Okay, we're gonna pass some parameters that you work on. So you're gonna pass D as divisor and N as the number that will determine whether it's prime or not. So we're gonna write now our base case. Okay. Please follow me. So here we type if, okay, if D greater than or equal to N, return false. Now I'm gonna explain why I need this case, this base case. We call it base case, okay? Because with this base case will help the function to return. Okay, to stop. Otherwise, the function will call itself, and then it might make the system crash because of the recursion or memory overflow. Okay, so here what are we doing? We are checking whether the divisor is is greater than or equal to n, because divisor is the number that will be incremented, okay, until it is equal to the number that we want to determine whether it's prime or not. Okay, the concept in mathematics says that a prime number is any number that cannot divide into any other number except 1 and itself, which means a number that when you divide into any other number, okay, then there is a remainder always, okay, except when it is divided into 1 or itself, the number, then there is no any remainder, then it will be 0. Now that is the prime number. For example, let's say 5, right? So I'm going to type here 5. See, 5. Now if you take 5, divide by 2, okay, and then you come and say 5 divide by 3, and then you say 5, okay, divide by 4, and then you say 5 divide by 5, okay, sorry, divide by 5. As we can see, starting from 2, not 1, because any number is divisible by 1, so we don't start from 1, we start from 2. So here, as you can see, 5 divided by 2, there's a remainder, right? Yeah. So if you take 5 divided by 3, you have remainder. If you take 5 divided by 4, there's a remainder. But if you take 5 divided by 5, then there's no any remainder, because 5 is a number that can divide into 1 or itself. I mean 5 itself, but cannot divide into any other number. Okay, so this is the prime number. So here we go. Now let us write these two statements. Now in this base case, because this divisor, remember the divisor, we started from 2, then 3, then 4, until we reach the number itself, 5. Okay, this is the same thing you're going to do. You're going to pass 2 as the divisor, but each time the function calls itself, the divisor will be incremented by 1, so that it counts until the number we want to check whether it is prime or not. Now, if the divisor reaches the number, okay, it means if the divisor is equal to n or greater than n, then we'll return true, not false. We return true, so means this number is prime. Okay, now we're gonna do some mathematics that will do the stuff. So you start if b. Now here we are determining whether the divisor is less than n, okay, the number. Now if so, then go ahead and do your calculation here. Now we say if, now if n modulo d, which means n, that number, for example 5 divided by 2, so that number we want to see whether it is prime or not, so divide by divisor. If there is a remainder, okay, so here we say n modulo d equals 0, return false. Return false. So it will return false, as you can see, because if the number, if n divided by d and the remainder equals 0, means this number can be, or this number is divisible by into any other number, and by some numbers, so it means it's not a prime number, so we will return false. Okay, so we need to increment our divisor. So take d, this is b, and then to increment d, we do it like this: a plus sign and an equal sign, and then 1. So it means take the value of d, okay, add it to 1, and then assign the results back to d. Now the value d, the divisor, will increment from 2. If we pass 2, then next round it will be 3, next round it will be 4, next round it will be 5, until the number, until it counts up to the number we have passed as the number we want to check whether it's prime or not. So here we're gonna make the function call itself. So we say return is prime. The same function, it is calling itself. Okay, so here you go. We put the parentheses and we terminate the statement, and then we pass here. In this case, we're going to pass not 2, you're going to pass d. same parameter there, and then we're going to pass in same parameter. There we go. All right, so now there we go. We have created a function. Simple. Okay, so here we go. Now here we're going to sorry, we're going to say window, and this will help us to enter any number to check that number. So we enter window dot prompt. Okay, prompt. Okay, prompt. I'm sorry, prompt. Window prompt. Here we go. Now, okay, and then we say please enter your number, or enter a number. That's like this. Okay, so the user will enter any number you want to check, and then here we say alert. Okay, like this, or you can say window.alert. Okay, to make it simple, easier for you to understand. So here we go. Then we're gonna copy this, or let us type is prime. Our function. Remember, now here we go. We are calling our function here to tell us whether the number we are passing is prime or not. Now the divisor will start from 2. Okay, dividing from 2, and then we pass the number. Then the number here will be in. So remember here, window.prompt will return a number that you enter. Okay, so here we make a variable var n, assign the results of prompt. Okay, prompt. So any number you put will come into will be assigned into this variable, and this is the number that we want to check. Okay, now you're done. Okay, so now go back to your folder where you created your file. This is the HTML. So we double click it, or you right click it and open it to your web browser. Okay, in this case you have opened it with Firefox, so enter any number to check. Okay, I'm gonna check whether number 15 is prime or not. Okay, click. Whoops, it is false. 15 is not prime number. Okay, let me refresh. Enter 5. I know 5 is prime number, so must be true. All right. Okay, let's check another number. Try 11. True. Okay, let's try another number. 67. Okay, say 67. True. Okay, let's pass a number like 21. I know it was not a prime number. Check. False. As you can see, so if you pass any arbitrary long number like this, okay, like this, so it's still see false, it's not a prime number. Okay, so this function that we have created can check whether any given number is prime or not. It is just a simple function that recursively calls itself, okay, to check that number, but it calls that itself until when? Until the divisor is equal or greater than n, the number. In this case, this number n, the number that you pass, let's say 5 or 21 or 67, the number that you pass to check whether it is prime or not. Okay, so here you go. You have written the function that determines a number whether it's prime or not, and this is a very important concept in computer science, recursive, which is used to solve many problems. Okay, recursion. Okay, thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and please like me. Thank you. Bye bye.